don't know.
And I love you so much.
Easy, lover boy. Let's save that for later.
If you say so, as they say, later will be greater.
Might serve. But anyway, I really like the ambience, you know. I think it's a great addition to what Dominica has to offer.
Yeah, and you know something? You must come back there in the full moon. That would really be something.
Sounds like you experienced that before, man.
Come on, baby. Stop being jealous. Didn't I just say that this is the first time I'm coming here? But I just thought that this place would look even better during the full moon. Is there something wrong with that?
That was a joke. I was just pulling your leg. But talking about wrong, there's something I have to ask you about, you know, Johnny.
What's that about?
I don't know, you know, but there's been a lot of rumors since I got back. There's a lot of talk floating around.
What kind of talk?
All kind of talk about how you involved in drugs and money laundering, talk about guns, and even people saying you're doing human smuggling.
Human smuggling? You mean I bring Haitians to SM and those places back door? Man, them people mad.
That's what I said at first. But it seems like every day I get in another report. Every day somebody new comes up with something that your boyfriend Johnny involved in. And that's how they put it, you know, your boyfriend Johnny. Like as if I am involved too.
Come on, darling. That is just old talk. You know black people don't like to see another brother rise. Them people just giving their tongue chin like them old people used to say. And why destroy this great mood with that old talk here? Instead of this, let me tell you something else.
What?
Let's race to the water. If you reach first, I'll tell you.
Okay. You're not ready yet then?
Of course I am.
Okay. On the mark, get set, go! I win! I win! Woo!
You cheated, but you won. Let me tell you something in the end.
Good morning, Miss Brown.
Good morning, Cecilia. Have a seat.
Thank you.
And how are you this morning?
Oh, well, I'm not too bad now. And I hope you're well yourself.
I'm okay, Cecilia. Just tied up with a lot of work, as you can see.
Well, I can see that, eh? So that is why I'm so glad I can come and give you the little help.
Actually, Cecilia, your help is much more than little. In fact, it is very important to us that people at the community level can come along and volunteer. That's why I want to thank you very much for volunteering to help.
That's nothing, Miss Brown. Anything I can do to help the Women's Bureau. The Gender Bureau is a way to help myself.
That's okay, Cecilia. And I do hope that other people will do come around and help as well. But I, however, noticed that you have problem remembering the new name of the office.
Boy, Miss Brown, I don't know now. Every time I open my mouth, is Women's Bureau that coming out. But Miss Brown, why have you changed it now?
That's simple, Cecilia. In the past, the Bureau focused on women's rights only. But now we cater for both men and women. And that's why we changed the name. Now we focus on building the capacity of both male and female that they can both contribute to the best of their ability to the development of the family and the nation.
But as you're talking about both contributing, so Miss Brown, it means I have to go out on the boat to fish with Bude and Sonny Boy have to stay and mind the restaurant?
No, Cecilia, that's not what I meant. But to use your example, Sonny Boy has to fish the best way he can. And you have to run your business the best way you can as well. And in so doing, the both of you will be contributing equally. You see, it's not the type of work that counts, but it's the value of the efforts put into it.
Now I understand. So it means even though man and woman doing different work, but they still have to contribute equally. That making sense.
Exactly. And it does not make sense to focus on women only when the both sexes have issues to deal with. And each has separate but important part to play in the developmental process. In fact, you can't help women to develop properly if you do it in isolation. And the same thing applies to men.
Now I understand, Miss Brown, why you change from Women's Bureau to Gender Bureau. And I promise you, I can never make that mistake again.
That's all right, Cecilia, because I know your heart is certainly in the right place. But what I ask you to come to discuss may in fact help you and other people to remember what the Bureau is all about.
How so, Miss Brown?
I am thinking on going on a promotion drive to highlight the activities and programs of the Bureau, and would like to get your ideas on that. What do you think is the best way to reach the women in your community and other women in Dominica? I have some ideas, but I'd like to hear what other people have to say.
Well, I don't know, no, Miss Brown, but I think you should try the talk show thing. Because there are plenty people listening to the talk show in the morning, even those that pretending they're not listening to it.
That's good, Cecilia. That's an excellent idea. You know what? Let me take a note of it. Any other ideas, Cecilia?
I was thinking maybe you can organize some small meetings in the community, and then maybe the women can come out.
Necklace. 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 Necklace.
And let me tell you, Mr. Bude, I tired. I tired with your cow manure, you hear?
Marianne, behave yourself, Marianne. I hope everybody here is you that looking me trouble. Behave yourself, woman.
That is what you like, eh? For me to just shut up and sit down in a corner as if I mumu. I hear cut, sir. I speaking loud for everybody to hear what you doing me.
What I doing you, Marianne? What I doing you?
Don't play innocent or take me for a jackass. It's not now I talking about. It's all the time. I talking about how you just abuse me with your tongue. I talking about how you just force yourself on me and try to have sex without condoms. Although you have your woman outside. And on top of that, Mr. Bude, I talking about how you stop providing for me like you used to. I still have to make magic to put food on the table for you yourself to eat. That is what I vex about.
Well, if you vex, put on your spec and go and see Mr. Red. Because I myself, I fed up with that. This what? It's down the road I go in.
You talking, eh? When it's you talking for hours. But when I open my mouth for 5 minutes, you run in. Run. But you're not spending all your money on her though. Karen. You see? You see?
Woman, what you doing now? Give me that. Give me that. Mon Dieu. Look, I kill Marianne for through this time, man. Marianne, tell them that I sorry. Tell them that it wasn't my fault. Tell them, Marianne.
Tell her that she's a damn wicked man that tried on 2 occasions now to kill me. You're a damn murderer. And let me tell you, Mr. Bude, they say that all rope have an end. And I reach my end now, okay? This is the end between me, you, and that Spanish Jezebel you have by my boy bar. after tonight is deba for deba. After tonight is blood and sand.